Hey folks, how's it going? So, today, my hopes were to dig out this root cellar. Unfortunately, I think it's still too leafy. Hate to cut all that out, but it actually probably need to wait until the fall or winter to get in here and do that. This property, the earliest date I have on it is about 1840, 1850. I've dug the privy. I found one privy. There was nothing in it except for 2 arrowheads and a bear claw. A bear paw with all the claws. Nothing else. But as you see, we got the foundation, and I'd love to excavate this area. I'm inside the house right now. Structure comes out here, wall there, wall heads over that way. There was a fireplace here, wall returns that way. There was a fireplace right there, and then you had this big open root cellar, what I believe is a root cellar. We'll have to see if we can clear away some of that brush and see if it's going to be easy enough to get in there while everything is still green. I don't think so, but I want to do some excavations. I can excavate on the back side of that because it looks like they would have came up and out. And then the privy is over that way. So I want to search for more privies. And it looks like I find the coins over here. So I might want to cut a patch out and excavate over here as well. So we'll do a little bit of metal detecting today. We'll do a little bit of excavation. I definitely want to get more dating material for this site, because I think it goes back earlier than the 1840s. I mean, look at it. It's dry stone laid. Alright, well, let's get busy. See what we can figure out. So I'm going to start off with some metal detecting just to see. The ground is nice and moist. It's perfect for it out here today. Just to see if there's anything I missed. I've hit this area hard, so I kind of doubt it, but I haven't hit that side of the house hard yet. Just everything over here, because that's, I don't know, it just seemed like all the activity was over this way. But then again, the privy is over here. There was a barn over here, a couple structures, and then got the stone house here. Privy's that way. So we'll just search around in this area, and we'll go back and see what we can pick up. Oh, here's something at 4 inches that sounds pretty good. Let's see what we get. I'm surprised I missed a signal like this. Then again, the territory changes constantly. I have found arrowheads here, and I've found nice old arrowheads here. Alright, that is some nice soil, isn't it? Huh. Man, that is some clean dirt. I don't see any pottery in it. I'm not seeing my object. Might have missed it. I'll take another scoop out just in case. Alright, we'll have to scan that. Weird signal. Oh, there it is right there. It's a coin. It's a Lincoln. Is it a Wheatie? It is a Wheatie. I'm going to have to take a close-up of that to get you the date. Hold on. Interesting. You're not going to believe this, but we could potentially have an error coin. 1955D. If this is the error coin, oh, that's going to be fantastic. These things, there's one valued for $43,000. Yeah, 1955D. Not bad for a first hole on this site. I thought this was hunted out. Look at that. You can't mistake that. Beautiful. I hope that's the one. I don't know if they were all error coins. I don't know. Because I see some listed for, 140. And then I see one that's listed for 43,000. That's probably mint condition. 1955D, this could possibly be an error coin. First hole on this site in a while. And I thought this place was hunted out. Beautiful. Let's keep going. Now we got something ringing up here. It's not a great signal, but it is a signal. Feels like iron. Something moving. Yeah, iron. I got it in coin and jewelry mode. Oh, looks like some kind of pot or something. It's kind of weird unless it goes this way. Then again, that looks weird. I don't know. Interesting. Chunk of iron. Screaming signal. Saying copper. And I have to investigate that one. I don't know why I would have missed that. How I would have missed that. You know, this is big territory in here. This is was a big farmstead. Couldn't get a good depth reading on it, so what's that thing? That doesn't sound like my signal, but it's something. Don't think it was that deep, but let's check. Oh, it's in the plug. So whatever this was, don't know. Oh, it's a washer. Oh, a washer. Alright, so our object is in here. I see tin or thin metal. That could do it right there. There it is. And it's an old pop top. Yeah, there has been some activity back in here. Probably farmers. That is a farmer's field right there. Hunters and stuff like that. Because I don't find a whole lot of modern trash in this site. This is, I don't know, 50s or 60s. Yeah, another something to something. Got 2 holes in it. I don't think that's too old. That's probably pretty modern. 40s, 50s. Whenever you find roofing material away from the house site, the house is sitting way over there. Potentially could be a shed or a privy. Just never know. It would behoove you to stick a probe down in there and check it. We'll come back to that. A nice old foundation. Right there's the root cellar. That's inside the home. Out here there's a stone floor, but this was the exterior. And there's a large piece of iron right here. The privy is back there on that little lobe of a hill, I guess. So this would have been a very occupied area. They would have been going back and forth to that privy. Oh yeah. The well is down there, which is strange because they have the privy uphill of the well. So weird. But hey, you know, do what they do. The key to these old sites is you have to take the layout of the foundation as much as you get, as much as you can see, and try to imagine this place without trees. And watch all the humps and bumps and see how the water flows and see if there's any trail spots. Right from this back stone right here, this little trailhead right here leads straight to the privy. Yeah, and I suspect there's another privy up there somewhere too, so I've been searching for that, and the well is right down there. Yeah, I've searched all this. It's not finding much. A lot of iron still, but I'm in coin and jewelry. I'm looking for all the precious stuff I have missed, if I've missed. So this is the root cellar right here. As you see, they got some large boulders in there. There was a fireplace here. House extended that way a little bit. And extended that way a little bit. This would have been the likely spot to come in and out into the back 40, if you will. I'm going to excavate this area right here. I'm just going to make a pit. I'm going to start digging down and see if I can find datable material. Alright, here we go. Well, let's go down. Let's see what we can find. Looking for pottery, anything that's going to date this area. I figured this would probably be a nice spot because it's right off the back, right off the root cellar. We might find some glass down there. All the stuff that we can't pick up with a metal detector to help date this site. Yeah, man, that is just an awesome foundation. I suspect it's much older than 1850s. Now we got a nice old brick coming up. Just checking to see if there's any markings on it. Sometimes they stamped them, sometimes they didn't. It's a nice old clinker brick right there. Alright, let's keep going. And when you're doing an excavation, you just want to take and scrape back ever so lightly. And you're just removing all the material that you find. And basically what you're doing, you're just getting down to a level where you're not finding material anymore. And when you set these out, set them out in order as you find them, so you know the depth. This is all just the top layer within the first couple inches, and then I'll make another little pile and so on that'll represent deeper. You just never know what you're gonna find. Never know. Stuff the metal detector can't pick up. No pottery. That's interesting. I had to grab my jacket. Seems like it's gonna come pouring down raining pretty soon. Oh, something made a home. Yeah, I really want to dig this out. As you see, some of the wall fell. Really want to dig that out, but we'll have to do that another time. I want to get down to the occupation layer, which I think shouldn't be too far. I'm going to say probably like at the bottom of that stone, maybe. Oh, that's interesting. I actually found one of my metal detecting holes. Do you see it? Yeah. Something was in there. That was a nice chunk of glass sitting right down there in that layer. It's hard to tell what that was. I don't know. Well, that's what I got so far. Just a lot of nails. Interesting. That's all natural. This is their occupied layer down there. We're on top of it. And I'm not finding anything else down there. Interesting. It's not very deep. I wonder where he put all that dirt. He must have filled in the house, dug that dirt, put it up there where the house is, built the wall around it. I thought maybe it would be out here, but no, man, that's all I pulled out. We got a whole bunch of nails. They look pretty early. It's so hard to date with nails, though. And I was hoping for some better evidence, but that's all we get for that pit. Alright. Yeah, I really expected there to be more at that spot. Maybe they didn't use this to go in and out. Maybe it was that side. I'm trying to understand this place. I'm thinking maybe that is a stone floor in there, but it's outside of the house. The house goes up here, crosses there, and this is like an outdoor stone patio, if you will. I guess they could have had a back door right there that led out to the privy. That's going to be hard digging in there, though. There's a lot of roofing material in here. To me, this does not look like living area. What this looks like in here is a parking area, like a shed connected to the back side of the house. The living area is in there. That would have been a room. That would have been like the kitchen with the fireplace. And then a root cellar below, and then you had the living room area up there with the fireplace, and maybe a bedroom or something like that. This looks suspiciously like a shed to me. It's got a center support. Maybe they had. I'll test over there. We'll dig over there. Yeah. Now let's see. I've tried to make sense of this property once before. I thought maybe that was a doorway. There's a large hump of material right here with brick. Yeah, this was the fireplace. Okay. Yep. Yep. That's the front fireplace. Wall comes over right there, ties into that one, comes down to that back corner. Comes over here, and there's a fireplace there. It's a nice fireplace here with the root cellar below it. And that's where I just dug. I don't know, this looks like a doorway too, though, doesn't it? That look like a doorway? Oh, that could possibly be a doorway. Right here. That would be kind of weird, though. Huh. Maybe. I could see that. I could see that, definitely. All that material is brick from the fireplace. And it just, the wall just stops right here. And that's a lot of brick to move to try to find a doorway. Yeah, that's probably a doorway. Root cellar. And this is the side of the house with the fireplace there. But we got a wall jetting out this way. And it's boxed in. So this was a room. This could have been a doorway right here, leading out under like a covered porch or shed right there. This is a solid wall. Oh, that looks like a door. This is definitely a door. See that? That's definitely a door. And there most likely was a door right here up in front. Huh, interesting. I had a few doors on this place. I would say that's the front of the house. Actually, no. That's hard to tell. It was probably facing out that way, so the front of the house would be out there. This is the back. Alright, that makes better sense, because you have a fireplace on either side of the house. The front would be towards the road. That would make sense why the privy's straight back here. But I would expect a better doorway than that. Huh. Just trying to figure out where I should be digging. This looks like a nice pathway straight back to the privy. Huh, interesting. I'm either going to dig here. I think maybe I'll just dig up there. That's a large door. Let's try that. It's just so strange that there's no pottery in the ground. No pottery. That's interesting. I was hoping for some pottery for dating. Well, let's go back to metal detecting for a little bit. Get a lay of this land a little bit better, and then we can find a spot to excavate. Yeah, this being the front of the house makes total sense. And we'll see if there's actually some stone steps. I have found a lot of stuff in here, and I was wondering, because there's actually like a little cut area for a road that came back. That makes sense. Yeah, this would be the front with a fireplace on each side with the back. I thought it was flipped the other way, which was weird. Anyways, I got a 40 signal, which is probably a shotgun shell or something similar. Let's see what we get. It's not very deep. Well, we got a nail. I am in coin and jewelry mode. It does get fooled. This soil's much drier over here. It's so interesting because there was nothing in that privy. No bottles. I had a bear paw. All the bones to a bear paw. And 2 arrowheads. That was it. So weird. There's a root down there too. That's probably what's giving me trouble. This may be it. Yep, this is the object. Looks like a rigging ring. Yep. Yep. Back in the horse and buggy days. Yep, this would be the front of the house right here. And it looks like that was the doorway. There was a porch here. You can see the outline of the porch. And I got a large stone back here that was part of the porch. Interesting. I did not know that. Yeah, it's giving me a nickel reading. Let's see what it is. I almost want to say like an old flashlight or something. The lens cap. Huh, interesting. Any of the glass left behind? It's weird. You find those pieces and there's nothing else with it. It's strange. Alright. I'm going to focus more on the front of this house because, you know, I was kind of mistaken. I thought the front was out there. I was finding coins, but that makes sense because they did a lot of work in the backyard. The front was more for like company or, you know, parties or whatever. The back was the working area, you know. That's why there's so much trash back there. That makes sense. I thought that was the back, but it's not. Alright, let's keep going. Yeah, they actually had a nice front yard if you remove all the trees. It's nice and landscaped. Actually had a nice little signal right here, but it's just going in and out. So I'm not sure if it's iron. Getting fooled by coin and jewelry mode. Oh yeah, there's some roots down there. Imagine we're going to be in this layer here. There's a piece of brick. There we go. What is that? It's a washer. I was getting faked out. Thought it was a coin. Machine did. Alright. Yeah, there shouldn't be much left in this ground. See, here's where the road cuts through. I always thought this was the old road that cuts through here. But this must have been their driveway. And that makes perfect sense because if you check the map, that road out there is actually in the right place. And then they landscaped it up to where their house sat back there. Yeah, very interesting. Usually there would be some set of stairs or something, like a sidewalk. That might be right there how you get up into the home. It's kind of got that curvature to it, cut into the bank a little bit. But this is odd. It's a large boulder in the center of the road. That is very odd. I don't know. We'll head up that way because that looks like it heads straight to the house. Nice little path. That's probably where they entered. It looks like it's cut out, doesn't it? Large iron. Lots of nails, holy cow. Wow, nails everywhere. Just loaded with nails. I'm not discriminating. Yeah, I've been all through here, but just in case I missed something. Now, something large and irony in here. Let's see if we can get it. Oh, I think I hit it. It's down there. What is it? Where'd it go? It felt pretty large. I was hitting it. What is that? That looks like part to a whiskey bottle. Nice deep amber. Oh, there it is. It's a file. Huh. Yep, very common. And a rivet. Looks like a tack rivet. A lot more of that bottle. Ooh, what's that? Bolton washer with a nut on it. Okay. And we got something irony here. I think I might have to wait to come back until this brush is cut down. There's a lot of overgrowth in here. Deeper yet? Or is it in here? What's this? Oh, there we go. Just a chunk of... Well, it's not license plate. Roofing. So I've worked my way back to this would be the front of the house. There would have been a porch there. This is the side corner. That would be the side fireplace, the kitchen fireplace, with the root cellar below. And this is where I wanted to excavate. And I just got a piece of iron in here. I wonder if it's roofing. Or something else. Looks like roofing. It's soft. Yeah, that would be original roofing right there. No pottery. That is just interesting. Yeah, that's original roofing. Alright, this looks like the entryway here. An entryway, which is weird on the side of the house, but that makes sense. Instead of using the front door, because there is so much activity back here, and it's just loaded. My next trench is going to be in here somewhere. I'll keep searching with the detector, find these hot spots. Well, still in the same location. I didn't get very far. And there's a piece of iron here. Doesn't sound like roofing, but it could be, I guess. Yeah, I guess it is. Yeah, roofing that made its way over here. So I'm on the side of the house. The front of the house is that way, back of the house that way. Right there is the kitchen fireplace, and the wall is right in there. I just dug up some roofing material there. Got a big iron hit here. I'm not sure if it's going to be roofing material this far out. But I guess so. Why is roofing material way out here? That's interesting. Yeah, roofing material way out here. Yeah, that's a good 20 feet away. Actually got a pretty decent tone. There's definitely some iron in here as well. What is it? Is it more roofing material? It is. How in the world is it getting way down here? Interesting. Interesting. Oh, gorgeous sound. It's deep. That could be silver. Take a nice big plug out so I don't hit it, in case it is. Silver would be nice. I think I got it. It's in that plug. Lost it, so it's small. It's small. Please be silver. Sometimes it's hard to pick them up on the back side of the plug. And then again, if it's iron, coin and jewelry mode's not going to want to pick it up anyway once it gets out. Why isn't he using a pinpointer? This ground is littered, man. You can't use a pinpointer near these old home sites. You can't do it. You can't. It must be deeper. I don't see anything in this. I'll scan it, but I don't see anything in this. And there's metal in here somewhere, even if it's iron. Something was ringing up my detector, right? So let's go deeper. That was so weird, because the only thing I found, two little metal pieces like that. That looks like an old bottle cap. That really isn't that old, but that's iron. And then I got pottery finally. Interesting. That was a good signal. I mean, that was a pretty strong signal. 85, 88. Where'd it go? Yeah, I think that might be it. I guess if it was facing this way, that would give a nice strong signal. Interesting. So imagine that structure was the well house, because the well is right over there. House sits up there. And a small stone wall. That stone's coming out here. Man, I cannot believe they dug dug that deep. That is just amazing. Just incredible that they dug that deep and then they stone lined it. That is an engineering masterpiece right there that they did. Could you imagine digging that deep? Crawling down there, digging it up, and then laying in these stone. Yeah, still water down there. Let's see how deep it is. Let's drop something in. A lot of people are like, oh, you should search the, drop a magnet down there. Look, people didn't contaminate their water source. So you're not going to drop metal and coins and stuff down there. I just didn't do that. Oh, yeah. Man, that is amazing. Just amazing. Look at all that methane come up, bubbling up. Huh. Wow. Alright. I think that's going to do it for me today. Pretty tuckered out. Chomping through this forest of growth. Definitely going to have to come back when it's not so overgrown. Beautiful spot. Love to get more dating evidence though. I know it's older than what I think. This has got to be older than 1850. I definitely know 1860s because right down there in that privy I found a Civil War button. And a lot of the artifacts I was pulling up, the old iron and stuff, date to the 1850s. So, nice old place. Nice old place. Alright, well, that's going to do it for me today. I'm tuckered out. Whew. That's a lot of undergrowth. Alright, let's get out of here. We'll see what we find on the next hunt. Clickers. Thanks for watching. I'll see you on the next hunt.